Alright, good evening. Happy Wednesday evening. Welcome back to this episode of Saturday Block Marathon Madness, Love or Heartache Edition. So this time we're going to discuss season 8, episode 67, Wonderful Wednesday 2. And I bet this is your Sad John Block meme, 67, 6, 7. I know all the teens and young adults who are somewhat immature will love that meme, 67. It's been going on at the end of 2025 and so far this year, and it's driving me crazy. But I bet you'll love the 6, 7 today. Wonderful Wednesday 2, and then season 3, episode 28, Brotherhood Getting Girlfriends, part 2. They're still seeing if they can find true love, or will they face heartbreak and heartache and whatnot. We'll find out. We'll see their progress today. So we're gonna start out with Wonderful Wednesday 2, and um, or will we see if Hunter's still single? And spoiler, I'm not gonna do that. Wait until the final part. But I'm still single to this day. And this Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be sad and eating chocolate by myself, like I have before. But you know what? I'm just gonna treat myself. I don't need no woman. Um, but it'd be nice. But hey, I'm gonna take care of myself and treat myself. I'm my own Valentine. And that's the lesson. You know what? Forget it. Just take care of yourself. Treat yourself. But if you do have a lover, uh, ladies and gentlemen, please, especially gentlemen, give your woman flowers and chocolate and take care of her and make sure she's taken care of. And at all points of your marriage or relationship, make sure you take care of your woman and do things for her. And women, don't submit to you don't have to submit to your boyfriends or wives. I mean, boyfriends or husbands. Sorry. Well, sometimes men act like women and children. Like a man child. I love that song. But anyway, and I'm saying that as a conservative man. You don't have to submit to your husband if you don't want. Take care of yourself first, and if you want to submit to you and take care and do stuff for him, that's fine on your own will and free time and willpower if you want to. But as a concerned man, I don't want taken care of. I don't need, so you don't have to. But anyway, that's my life lesson. Just take care of yourself first. You don't need no one else, and it's kind of cheaper if you're single anyway. But anyway, but don't get all depressed but anyway, that's my life lesson to you. And I got a little bit political there, but anyway, uh, so let's start with season 8, episode 67, Wonderful Wednesday 2. Let's begin. He gets breakfast, he gets to Hartman, um, it's an English day. He goes to Miss B's English class, and they have a bell work and a activity and lesson. Um, and then in the middle, they have their 15 to 20-minute break, which we don't film because there's nothing interesting, no drama. Um, but um, but let's see. Um, and then we go back. They finish their lesson, and then they work on a book that they're working on, and they answer some questions and do another activity. And then the Heartland Day is done. He is also Mr. Hunter today. It's a preschool day. It's a Wednesday, so he is in the middle of English when he has his lesson. Miss B allows him to do his teaching duties, so he's able to teach his lesson. And then leaves the preschool room and finishes the Heartland Day. And then he gets on the bus. He goes to Stay Hall, which we don't see. Then he goes to lunch, and he chit chats with the Brotherhood, and in 11th grade, they're not finding love this time. It's not even Valentine's week. I don't even think they find love. They're looking for love in this because most of them probably have girlfriends at this point. But anyway, Hunter doesn't, but in 11th grade, but that's okay. I have more time to focus on Heartland and schoolwork and being an academic weapon. But anyway, um, kind of, I'm somewhat of an academic, but I try to be. But anyway, he goes to They eat their lunch. It's hamburger, French fry day, which I love. And then he goes to science with Mr. Mindock and Mr. Miller. They have a bell work lesson activity, same old, same old. Then he goes to Algebra 2, which I think it's just a stay hall day, so we film a little bit and then we don't film the rest. Resource, we don't film much because that's also a stay hall because he has no math to work on. Because I think Mr. Steven just takes a break occasionally. And then he goes to um, resource with Miss. I already. Then he goes to US history with Mr. Rylovich. He does his craziness, and then he has a lesson, and then that's pretty much it. Then he goes home. Now, eighth grade, season 3, episode 28, Brotherhood getting Gold Funds, part 2. So what's safe to make any progress? And this is a Tuesday. I mean, yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Um, he goes to Breakfast Club. He chit chats with Erica, Corden, Lay Vander to eat breakfast. They do some activities, they do some games, and then he goes to period 1, which is English arts with Miss Endrick. They have and also at this time they now have some like candy. Um, and I'll tell you about that. But they have so before class gets started, him and some other Brotherhood members are in English give some of the girls in the class who might be single some compliments um, and gives them some like suckers and like some mini chocolates and stuff. And they say thank you and stuff. So they are enjoying the compliments like you look good today and stuff. You make me smile, those type of stuff. Um, and then he puts the candy in the locker. And then he goes to second period. He goes to second period reading. He forgets the candy in the locker. Well, he puts it in the locker to go to reading because I don't know how strict Miss Warnock will be with giving out candy to. And there's not that many girls in that class for Hunter or Camden, which is the only member in that class at that point, I think. And like Jared, but um, but they do compliment, even though um, she's married, we compliment Miss Warnock. Just be nice. Um, and we compliment all the teachers this day to spread some joy. And we compliment the other girls in the class. You look nice, you make me smile, you have a good smile, stuff to bring joy and see if we can find love. Which none of us in this episode's boy were find love in the first episode because we didn't do nothing. We just kind of brainstormed ideas to try to find love this week for Valentine's week. And then we didn't find no love. And spoiler at the end of this episode, we don't find love either. Then he forgets the candy for third period, and there's no Brotherhood members in third period. Well, there's one or two, but he does give some compliments to um, some girls. But they have their bell work, and then they have a lesson, and that's pretty much it. And then he goes to Taco Tuesday lunch. He chit chats with the Brotherhood. They don't compliment anyone in this portion. They just focus on eating their lunch. It's game day Tuesday. They do their game. Um, and then I'm trying to think. That's pretty much it. Stay hall. This is nothing. Um, and then he goes to science with Miss Mertz. Um, he doesn't compliment anyone. Doesn't give. He still forgets the candy. Um, and for the rest of the day, they forget. So the candy doesn't really work out um, at all. Um, but anyway, um, well, it does. And then he just practices the music skills. He compliments some goals to find a girlfriend, try to find one, and Bradley and Jared does as well. Then he goes to Geography with Mr. Lewis. He, even though he's a man, he still gets a like a friendly remark, compliment, whatever you want to call it. I don't, is it compliment for men? I guess I do. But you look good, whatever. Your outfit looks good because he has nice outfit. But anyway, and then he does a little bit craziness. He then compliments some goals. And then he does get hit, goes back to the locker room. Him and some Brotherhood members give some chocolates to some girls and even some other friends who are boys too. In the passing period, some candy. And then he puts it up. Um, and then at resource, him and Erica, Jennifer, Kayla, Hannah, they all get compliments from Hunter. Um, and then they to spread some joy. And then they get the math assignment done, and that's it. So the progress at the end of this episode, once again, just like I said during the spoiler, part two, day two, whatever you want to call it, he doesn't. They still have not found a girlfriend yet. So we'll find out some more progress in part three, which we'll discuss on Thursday. Um, Wednesday's episode. I mean, tomorrow's episode. Um, Thursday's episode, I'm just gonna do a general episode. But Friday, which is the 13th, which is the day before Valentine's Day, I'm gonna discuss the Valentine's Day episode, the final part of trying to get a girlfriend for the Brotherhood. And we'll find out how it works. But we'll find out actually on Friday, so I'll see you Friday for the final part of the love or heartache rejection. We'll find out if we find love or if we'll find rejection and heartbreak as a Brotherhood. But anyway, um, yeah. Anyway, and there is a split with two episodes because they have some winter storms or something, and they have to take a break on finding love. Um, and Valentine's Day, they do actually a couple days before Valentine's Day, so we wait for the final day on Valentine's Day of eighth grade. Um, but we'll find out. Um, but also Hunter has like this doctor's appointment in one of the episodes too. So Aiden actually takes over, but we're not discussing those two episodes. But so there's 3 episodes, maybe even 4 episodes before the final. So there's a split anyway. So um, but but we'll discuss the final part on Friday, this Friday, which is the day before Valentine's Day 26th here in real life. So see, God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.